Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. I am getting ready to go to my 28-week doctor appointment this morning. We are doing a sonogram today. I have my glucose test and then I'll see the doctor. The sonogram we are getting done is to check on the hemorrhage issue that I had earlier on in my pregnancy. But we have officially entered the third trimester, so we are in the final months before we get to meet baby boy, and we are excited, anxious, all the feelings right now. But I thought I would take you along for my doctor's appointment today, and then I plan to discuss my second trimester recap and how that all went. So instead of doing the normal glucose drink that they give you at the doctor's office, I found this alternative online called the Fresh Test. It has basically very minimal ingredients. There's no colors or dyes. It's made of non-GMO dextrose instead of the corn dextrose that they use in the normal drinks. I found them online through another influencer that was talking about it. The glucose drink I've never really had an issue with my past pregnancies, but I wanted to try this. I do sometimes get heart palpitations when I have like red dye or any type of food coloring, so I thought this might be a little bit easier to tolerate for me. The ingredients are non-GMO, organic dextrose, crystallized lemon, and organic peppermint leaf powder. So definitely check them out online if you are interested in a natural alternative to your glucose test. Yesterday, after my doctor's appointment, I was really tired. I didn't finish out the vlog. So it is the next day, and my doctor's appointment went well. We got to see baby boy. He was looking good. He is currently weighing in at 3 pounds, 1 ounce at 29 weeks pregnant. My glucose screening went fine. I will have my results later this week. And I also talked to my doctor about potentially scheduling an induction once I'm further along in pregnancy, and it looks like that might be the case unless I go into labor before then. One of the reasons why I want to have an induction is because I think it's probably the safest option for me. With my first pregnancy with August, I had him induced at 41 weeks, and he ended up being a very large baby, and after I had delivered him, I had hemorrhaged really bad and lost a ton of blood, and so that was a little bit traumatic for me. They had indicated that the reason why that happened is because I was laboring so long, and then also the size that he was, considering I am a smaller person. And so we want to avoid this baby from being too large for me to be able to labor. The plan is to hopefully induce at 39 or 40 weeks, as long as she can get it signed off by higher up. The hospital actually does not like to do inductions unless you're 41 weeks pregnant. And in special cases, of course, they do inductions early. So she thinks, considering my history, I should be able to qualify for being induced a week or two earlier than 41 weeks. Next, we will talk about my second trimester and how that went. And I will just go into some of the details of that. Around 15 weeks pregnant, I started feeling the baby move for the first time, which is actually earlier than my other pregnancies. With Avynn, I felt her move at 16 weeks, and then with August, I felt him first move at 17 weeks. So this is the earliest that I had ever felt the baby move, which is always exciting and kind of helps ease any anxiety that anything's wrong with the baby. So I was just really happy to be able to get to experience that early on in my second trimester. By 16 weeks pregnant, my nausea had finally subsided and I started to get my energy back. The second trimester energy is like the best. So I started to feel like more normal and was able to do more tasks. I also had an ultrasound done at 16 weeks pregnant to check on my subchorionic hemorrhage. And I had stopped bleeding from that about 14 weeks pregnant, but they wanted to see how it was healing up. And it had actually gotten bigger when they did the ultrasound at 16 weeks, which was actually kind of surprising to me since I had stopped bleeding. But they said that sometimes happens when it's just starting to heal up. I was still put on pelvic rest. I wasn't able to exercise or anything. We had a trip planned to Disney World and I was 17 weeks pregnant then, so we were a little bit concerned about all the walking I was going to have to do between the parks. But thankfully I didn't have any issues and I didn't start bleeding or anything, so I was able to do all that physical activity without having any issues. Around 21 weeks pregnant, we had our anatomy scan where they check all the baby's organs and make sure he is growing where he is supposed to be, and everything turned out absolutely perfect, which is all I could hope for. The doctor, they did not find anything health-wise that looked wrong with the baby, so we were just really thankful to get good news in an ultrasound for once. So during that scan, they also checked the size of the hemorrhage and it was completely gone. So it had completely healed. My doctor took me off pelvic rest and I was able to start lightly exercising again, which I was so happy about. So I started exercising more regularly around 26 weeks pregnant, right toward the end of the second trimester. I started having intense lower back pain on the right side of my back, and I was concerned that it was an indication of preterm labor or contractions, and I called my doctor and they ran some labs and my results came back that I didn't have any type of infection, but they thought maybe I had a kidney stone, and so I was instructed to just drink lots of water, rest, and wait till it passes. The pain ended up subsiding about 5 days after I'd called them, and so I don't necessarily think it was a kidney stone unless it was a very small one. Usually kidney stones take longer to pass, but I think possibly the pain might have just been a growing pain, and but it was very intense, so I was really worried about it. I'd never had that type of pain in my other pregnancies. So that was basically my second trimester recap. I can't believe that I'm already in the third trimester. This pregnancy has gone by so fast. I still have a lot to do for baby number 3, and I am just excited to keep sharing that part of the journey with you. I am currently in Avynn's old room, which will be baby number 3's room, and I have slowly gotten things a little bit organized. I can show you what the room setup looks like right now. I still have things to hang on the walls, so this isn't completely done, but I will give you a little bit of a preview of what we have going on right now. Okay, so I am standing currently in the doorway. You guys may or may not recognize this room from Avynn's videos, especially her day in the life of a trach baby video, but I used to have her crib there, and I've decided to put the crib against this wall instead. We have so much more space because she had so much equipment I am about to fold and put away baby E's laundry and organize the drawers a little bit.
You had me at a low, 'cause where you go is where I go. I don't need nobody else. I got you, and you got me too.
You can ride all the blue. I wanna do what you want to. We can leave and run away someday, someday. I've been saving you. You save me too. Yeah, I need it. Don't you need me too? 'Cause I need you. Yeah, so call me anytime that you need a favor. Call me anytime I can come and save you. Oh, oh. Call me anytime that you need a friend. And call me anytime when you're at a tight end. I got you, and you got me too. We can always make it through. What we do is what we do. I can take you anywhere, somewhere. We won't be scared. You will see me flying high. I'm staring into your blue eyes. We don't need nobody else. I got you, and you got me too.